occasionally, when I'm lucky, I will open up an award and I'll look at it and I'll look at the requirements and I'll look at the ideas and I'll be like, it's all together. More likely, I will look at an award and go, oh, I've already taught this before. I know what to do with it. But the thing that happens is more often, when I'm teaching a class I'm not as familiar with, is I look at an award and I go, what do I do with that? How do I teach that? There's all this list of requirements and I get overwhelmed. I do. That's the honest truth. I get overwhelmed when I look at them and I see all those requirements and all those facts they're supposed to know. And I don't know how to teach it. I don't know how to make it interesting and engaging for my group of kids who are not going to want to sit through a 20-minute lecture. And I'm not sure what to do. I'm guessing that you have run into this as well. And so I'm going to tell you what I do. So in my case, I run into that problem. Sometimes I will just read it and I'll set it aside for a little bit. And when I come back to it, I'll have some ideas. But the other approach that I take is I call a friend. More than likely I text her. And I will ask. I have a friend of mine is a director at a local club. And when we run into problems, we usually text each other. And it is fantastic. And if you can do this, I highly recommend it. So I'm like, hey, have you taught this one? And if she has, she'll give me some ideas. And if she hasn't, she still might give me some ideas. So I recently was doing crayons and markers with my eager beavers. And I looked at that huge list of requirements. I think there are 11 requirements for this award. And I didn't know what to do with it. And so I started talking to her and we started bouncing ideas off of each other. And what happened is I ended up with an award that I was so excited to take to my club because I had gotten help. Now, I still ran into some more problems. One of the things they need to do is they need to know how crayons are made, right? Well, that's simple. We'll grab a YouTube video. There's got to be dozens of them. There aren't. Maybe there are, but I couldn't find very many. But I have a group with all the directors in my conference in it, and I went to them and I said, hey, do you have a video for this? Within 5 minutes, a director friend had responded, and he gave a link to the video that his club used, and it's perfect. Have it done. The reason why this award came together and the reason why it came together in a fun way is because of all the people who worked on it. And I just want to encourage you as a teacher, as a director, find your community of other adventurer people. They're out there. If you don't have them, hopefully you do. And you're lucky if you got those people. But if you don't, find them because they are so helpful. They make what we do easier. It is so much better when we are walking this path together than by ourselves. Find them with your neighboring clubs. You can find, sometimes in your own club, especially if you have a larger club, that can work really well. Your neighboring clubs in your conference. There are groups on Facebook. Of course, we have a community right here. You can always leave comments right here in the comments section, and we can be a community. I'm always looking for more people in my community, and we can bounce ideas off of each other. But find your community because they'll help support you, and they'll help you come up with ideas. Because sometimes we have to figure it out. Sometimes they're right there in the book, sometimes they're not. So yeah, find your community, and I am super excited that the award Crayons and Markers is almost done. I'm just polishing it up, and I'll have it ready for you guys hopefully next week, and hopefully you like it almost as much as I do.